Hello, welcome back to the channel. So today we will be learning about argument and persuasive genres and modern technology. So let's get started off with argument. An argument is when you establish a claim and support it with logical evidence and research. Persuasive is a literary technique authors use to present their ideas with reasons to persuade the reader. So let's look at some notes. So these are the notes. So the difference between persuasive and argumentative essay. A persuasive essay may make a claim based on opinion, may not take opposing ideas into account, persuades by appealing to the audience's emotion or by relying on the character or credentials of the writer, emotion-based. Then an argumentative essay makes claims based on factual evidence, so research, makes counterclaims, the author takes opposing views into account, neutralizes or defeats serious opposing ideas, and convinces audience through the merit and rationality of claim and proofs offered. Persuasive is a literary technique that writers use to present their ideas through reasons and logic to influence the audience. Through persuasive writing, writers express their own feelings and opinions by appealing to the audience emotionally and rationally. Hence, it is a very effective technique to win over the readers or audience. Persuasion is found in literature, political speeches, conferences, courtrooms, and advertisements. The three types of persuasion: ethos, logos, and pathos. Persuasion may make a claim based on opinion, may not take opposing ideas into account, persuade by appealing to readers' emotion or relying. The argument genre. What is an argument? An argument involves the process of establishing a claim and then proving it with the use of logical reasoning, examples, and research. Structure of a classical argument. Introduction, thesis statement, background information, reasons and evidence, opposing view and refutation, and conclusion. The essential ingredients of an argument. An issue open to debate, your position on the issue, your reasons for that position, and evidence to support your reason. What is the difference between argument and persuasion? Argument uses merit and rationality, whereas persuasion uses emotion and feeling. Argument. Claims are supported by evidence, not based on emotion, and opposing view is stated and discredited. Parts of an argument. The purpose of an argument is to convince or persuade. The main parts of an argument are claims, not just opinions based on your own knowledge and your research. Counterclaims. The other side. Disprove it with reasons and evidence. Reasons. A reason tells why. It shows the importance of the claim. Evidence. It supports your reasons with facts, research, or experiences. Let's do one more. Argument rules. Argument is when an author wants to convince you of their position. This is my position. You should share this position, and here's why. Argument does not sneak. It does not come in through the back. It is supported by reasons, evidence, and examples. Not just pure opinion, not just cherry-picked stories, data, fact, observable reality. So now we will be learning about modern technology. So we'll be learning about which sites you can trust and which sites you can't trust. So let's get started. So how do we know if a source is reliable? So these are the notes. The 7 rules for checking reliability. The internet is full of lies, so be very cautious when using online sources. In general, if we're putting content from official web pages, then the information we're using is probably safe. Wikipedia does not make the cut as a reliable source. The author of a reliable source will be respected in his or her field of study and will cite his or her sources so we can fact check to our heart's content. We also need to know when a source was written to determine whether it's reliable or not. It's our job, when searching for sources, to identify whether the author's point of view is reliable enough to include in our own work. We want our sources to be reliable because we want to be relied upon. So in this box, you will type 5 things you will check for when evaluating the reliability of a website. This was already written. So when it was written, evidence, where the information was written from, who wrote it, and if the same information is on other sites. So these are 5 things you can look for when you're checking for reliable sites. So now we're going to check out the website over here. So it's a really cool information site about the tree octopus. So we will visit it here. So this is the website about the tree octopus, and it looks real. It looks pretty good. The rare photo of the elusive tree octopus. And then it shows where the tree octopus could live. And then why it's endangered. And stuff like that. So this seems like a pretty trustable website. So an interesting fact over here that's written is they have eyesight just like humans. That's cool. I did not know that. So let's evaluate the resource. So 3 things to evaluate the site they put down. It shows an actual octopus tree. It shows the place of where it lives. It gives evidence, so why it's endangered. It doesn't show where they got the evidence from, though. It doesn't say if the author is an expert, and it doesn't say when it was written. So the person discovered that the website could be real, but could also be fake. So it seems real, but it also could be fake because it doesn't list a number of things. So, is there really such thing as a tree octopus? There actually isn't. And how do we know? A simple Google search, the web address, and the dates. It's not true at all. These are credits. So for this video, we do have a shout out of the day. So congratulations. This is our shout out. Congratulations. You earned it. So now comment down below if you learned about argumentative and persuasive genres and modern technology. There will be a video about modern technology and argumentative versus persuasive genres. There will be a question of the day for either one of the topics, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.